you've been doing everything right, saving diligently, keeping money in a savings account, watching your CDs roll over, I need to tell you something that banks won't. Your savings account is losing the fight against inflation every single day. And a growing number of retirees have quietly figured this out. They're not panicking, they're not going back to 95, they're doing something smarter. And in the next few minutes, I'll show you exactly what this is. Here's the math that nobody wants to say out aloud. The safe place you've been told to park your money, savings accounts, CDs, money markets, is built for one thing: preserving what you already have. It was never built to grow ahead of inflation. So when groceries, healthcare, and utilities creep up year after year, your traditional savings quietly falls behind. You're not losing money on paper, you're losing purchasing power, which feels the same at the checkout line. This is the trap. Doing everything you were taught to do and still watching your dollar buy less every single year. And the traditional fix, going back to work, isn't really a fix at all. A part-time job trades your time for a fixed hourly wage. It caps your income at exactly the moment you need flexibility the most. But here's what a growing number of retirees have realized: saving and earning are not the same tool. Saving protects what you have. It was never designed to grow it. Earning even a modest part-time amount of active income does something a savings account structurally cannot do. It scales with your efforts, not with the bank's interest rate. That's the real shift. Smart retirees aren't abandoning savings altogether. They just no longer rely on it alone. They're adding a second engine, active digital income. Not a second job, not going back to a boss. A skill-based income stream they run from a laptop on their own schedule that isn't capped by an hourly wage. Why digital marketing and why now? There are 3 reasons. First, no physical demands. Unlike a retail job or consulting gig, digital work doesn't ask you to be on your feet, drive anywhere, or keep a rigid schedule. You work from a chair, a laptop, at your own pace. Second, no income ceiling. A part-time job pays you for hours. Digital and affiliate marketing skills pay you for results, which means your income potential isn't locked to a wage. Third, it directly offsets inflation instead of just trying to outlast it. Every single dollar you actively earn is a dollar your savings account doesn't have to stretch to cover. That's a fundamentally more reliable hedge against rising costs than hoping your interest rate keeps pace. This is why the shift is happening. It's not about hustle culture, it's about control. Having a second lever to pull when prices go up instead of just watching your balance shrink in real terms. And to be clear, this isn't about becoming a tech expert or learning to code. The retirees making the shift aren't building apps or starting companies. They're using simple, structured digital and affiliate marketing systems, the same systems businesses already pay for, to generate income on the side without needing to be techie, without risking their nest egg, and without giving up on their free time. It's a completely different relationship with money than saving and hope. It's save and actively grow. If that sounds like a smarter way to protect your retirement from inflation than a savings account alone, I put together something for exactly this. It's a done-for-you system that hands you the exact structure retirees are using to start earning digital income. No tech background required, no starting from scratch. Comment the word ready below and I'll send you all of the details. Look, there's nothing wrong with saving. Keep doing it. But saving alone was never built to beat inflation. It was built to preserve, not to grow. If you want a second lever, one that scales with your effort instead of a bank's interest rate, comment ready. And let's talk about what that could look like for you. I'll see you in the next one.